If you missed our first knitting class on Zoom on Wednesday, I just want to catch you up about a couple things that we practiced. The first is casting on, and to cast on you make a slip knot however you like. This is how I make mine. Make a loop and pull it through. Put it on the right hand needle, or any needle I guess at this point, and tighten it up, but not too tight. Make it, give a little space there. And then using the long yarn that's attached to your yarn ball and kind of holding this tail piece, the shorter piece, out of the way with your right hand. Grab the yarn close to the needle with your fingers, and then dip your thumb under it and bring it around. And now you have this cross going around your thumb. Put the needle that's in your right hand inside that loop, like you're sliding it up against your thumb, and then keeping your fingers around the yarn in your left hand, let that loop come off of your thumb and onto the needle. I'm going to do that a couple more times. And now you can see there's the slip knot at the beginning. That first one is the slip knot. And then we now have 4 more loops, so a total of 5. And this is forming the first row of knitting. And in any knitting pattern, it'll tell you how many to cast on to start. And so you'll just do this. This is a basic cast on. You'll just do this over and over again until you have the right number of stitches. There are more complicated cast-ons that have to do with needing the edge of the knitting project to be stretchy or look a certain way, but this is the basic cast-on. And so for a washcloth, this is how you'll do it. For the washcloth, we cast on until we had about 3 inches of stitches. So right now I would say that is almost 2 inches. And the reason we're doing it with a certain number of inches instead of stitches is because everyone has different size needles and different size yarn. The heavier the yarn, the less stitches you'll need to get a washcloth shape. The thinner the yarn, the more stitches you'll need. And same with needle size. Big needles, the knitting goes faster. Typically use bigger yarn for bigger needles. But this is casting on.